Well, hello, good people. It's time for some shenanigans with Creatively Shaded.
Your destination for all things Bay Area theater and beyond, honey.
Where the dish is served and the tea is hot.
So please join us, your hosts, Bay Area Black artists, Elizabeth Jones,
Phaedra Tillery Belton,
ShawnJ West.
as we share our perspective on what's what in the Bay. Come peek behind the curtain and get a little shady with us.
Hey!
What up, friends?
Hello.
How we all doing?
Y'all all right out there?
How y'all doing? How you feeling?
How you doing?
Welcome back. We so happy to see you returning with us and listening to us.
We are here.
We are
Another
here, and it's
episode.
almost time for the summer. I'm getting excited, friend.
Yes, summer
Warming
loving.
up. Yeah.
Welcome to Creatively Shaded, a Black artist point of view on Bay Area theater, season 3, episode 4.
Come on,
Okay.
episode
You do that
four.
pitch,
Episode
girl.
4.
Yes. So, how y'all doing?
What we doing? We busy. We working. We staying active out here.
Yeah.
So, what does that mean? This is a vibe check, girl. How you be?
I'm doing okay. I mean, I want to say I'm treading water. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm working on 2 different projects at one time, which is exciting. Both of them new ventures of mine. So I'm really excited. But I'm also sleepy.
Yes.
You need some rest.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. I see it in my calendar.
It's coming.
You know what I mean? I see it. It's coming. But I'm excited to be inside of work, and like literally my day is 12 hours for these next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it's
Oof.
full time like
Yeah.
creativity. And
Mhm.
I don't know when I've usually I have like breaks because I'm like teaching or something like that. But this is literally working with adults on art, full time. Like I think I have an hour and a half break in between in the 12 hours.
Mm.
I mean, we got like 10s and stuff like that, but it's
Right.
literally I get there at 11 for the first place. I leave at 6, get on the BART, be the next place at 6:30, and then we're there till 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm loving it. I'm loving it though. I'm like
Booked and
wide
busy.
open, and my heart's open, and I'm loving to
Cool.
be creating. So she doing all right. And
What you
then
learning?
Oh man. So in first part of the day is I'm being a part of Opera Parallel. They're doing the show
Okay.
Doubt. It's a musical version, a newer adapted version of the opera, and there's only 4 people in it, which is really exciting. And I don't know if you know the story Doubt. It's just like a really good show. So it's really interesting to like be a part of opera. I haven't worked in opera before, and I'm assistant directing. And it's really, really beautiful to fall in love with music in a new way. It's not just like melodies and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. It's like a whole different genre of music. So I'm learning so much from that, and the emotions. I'm learning where I fit in that space and where I can be creative, because I was like, where do I fit here? Like I don't know what I can do, and I do see where I can offer help. That it's funny because opera singers are afraid to read out loud because they sing everything.
Interesting.
Right. So we
That's
like
it.
did a read through of the script, and they were like nervous to read it, like instead of just singing it. And I was like,
Oh.
ooh, a read through. You know what I mean? So that I was like, oh, that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But it was beautiful to read through. And then one of the mom character wasn't at the read through, so I got to read for the mom, which was so exciting. And if you know that show, that's like the best part of the show.
Yeah.
So it was fun to read with these opera singers. So they kind of was like, oh, okay, we see where you come from. You know what I mean? So that was great to be in the room and kind of massage the relationships in the room. So that was a good first week. And then at night, I'm working on Sister Friend, which is amazing. I was sitting in Sister Friend today, and I was like in tears because I was like, wow, look at all these people here, because it was a designer run. And all these people are here to like work on something that I wrote. Like, I was in tears, and me and Ryan Nicole like had a really beautiful moment. And so I'm really just wide open in my creativity, and I'm thankful to God for believing this. I should be
Yes.
doing it. And that just standing in my light.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like take over.
Oh, no. That's
Beginning of the
good.
show.
That's
But
what.
yeah, that's where I'm at.
This is
See,
our
checking
vibe
in.
check. What about you, Miss Liz?
Well, I am also so ready for the summer. As many of you may know, I am currently an 8th grade ELA
Come on.
and history teacher.
Come on,
It
she
is
raising y'all
wearing me
babies. She
out.
raising y'all babies.
And they looking at me, and I'm looking at them. And I'm like, when is it over? Can it be done?
You're ready to fly.
With that being said, I love those students, and
Mhm.
they are my one and only class that I will be graduating in that way because I got some good news. I am not okay. Drum roll. I'm not going to be teaching ELA in history next year because I'm going to be the theater teacher.
Wow!
Congratulations.
Liz, at the school.
Yes, I'm
That's
going to be. Yes,
exciting.
I've just signed my contract.
Wow! Congratulations,
I'm
friend.
really excited, and then I'm also, which is leading into the credentialing program, which means that I'll be able to teach theater at any school in the state of California. I'm excited.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
And you
Yeah.
see, when you took that job, you're like, I don't want to be here. And it leads. Well, honey,
I said
you don't want to be working full time 9 to 5.
did.
You missed your artistry.
I do.
And now, because you're there, this opportunity slapped you in the face.
I know.
He always taking care of us, huh?
Yes, and then I get to create the curriculum. I'm literally working on that right now.
Look at that.
And I'm so excited. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the summer. I gotta. My boss is like, I need this. I'm like, okay, let's make it happen. I'll have it ready. So I'm so excited. And I was like, yes, I don't have to grade essays anymore. Thank you.
You won't have essays in the theater program?
Well, we won't have essays, but we will do some writing, some creative writing. So,
Okay.
but it won't be about so much as, do you know what a semicolon is? Do you know what punctuation is? Can you tell the difference between effect and effect? Things like that. And
So you
getting
wanna do
students
your
working with their
artistry.
thesis and delving deep into the colonial history and yada da da da. So even though I do enjoy that stuff because I am a nerd, I'm a blurred. I like learning. I love it. So I'm so thankful. So that's where I'm at. Like
That's
I
very
just
exciting.
found out about it, that it's really, really happening, and I'm excited. I said, "Oh man, this is gonna be great."
Congratulations.
And
Awesome.
I'm
Congratulations.
hoping that this will also open an opportunity for me to get back on stage too.
So that starts when?
Fall.
All
Cool.
right.
Yeah.
Come on. I can't wait to go into school. Yeah, I'm going to call you on your first day of school.
So you have all summer to prepare your curriculum
Yes.
and all your little exercises and everything.
Mhm.
I gotta stop saying little. All your exercises and everything.
Yes, I'm really excited. So I'm gonna be gathering that all together. It's just I'm amazed because I'm someone who was always like, I don't want to teach, and people like I've actually gone out for my credential before to teach multiple subject, and then I'm not really good at math. That's not my strong suit. It ain't my jam.
That adds up.
So, so when I couldn't
You
pass
petty,
that
petty.
part, super petty. But I could do 8. 1 + 1 is 2.
That's
what matter. I can count money. I still use my fingers. I ain't got no shame.
That's okay. As long
But
as
when
you
I
can
didn't
count.
pass that part, I decided, I was like, let me put it off. But look how it came full circle. All of these years I worked with youth for over like 20 years since my daughter was literally like a baby, and she's getting ready to be 25, y'all.
Wow.
So I'm grateful, and I'm so very thankful, and I'm really excited for the summer and for the new beginning. Me, Miss Jones, theater teacher.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Deserves a toast.
Yes, it does. ShawnJ let us have wine today, y'all.
I know, I may regret
and
this.
I haven't sipped it yet, but my goal is to finish it before the episode's
But this
over.
is also toast to you and sister friend.
Yes.
And your new
Congratulations,
experience
sister
out.
friend.
Thank you.
And to you.
Yeah, now what you got going on
And
while we sip?
night,
Okay,
mother.
sip.
Yep.
Sip. Okay, wait. Ooh.
That's nice. What's
It's
that,
very
ShawnJ?
nice.
So this was a gift from one of my friends for my
You better slide up a
birthday.
minute. No, not even.
it is Pinot Noir J.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
It is good.
It's
Oh
really
my,
good.
That's nice. It's smooth.
Smooth
Okay,
and
what you
fruity.
got going on? What you got going
Well,
on?
I don't have anything exciting as that.
Yes, you do.
But
Shoot.
I'm just doing my damn thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm directing Night Mother.
Yes.
We are in rehearsal. We have our designer run this coming Monday
Okay.
on May 11th. By the time y'all see this, it would have passed. But I'm excited about all the exploration we're doing, the table work, and just exploring and unpacking and
Yes.
finding the nuances, because it's a story about a mother and daughter. The daughter is planning to take her life at the end of the night.
Mm.
And it is the conversations that happened that evening that have never been said. And it's the being vulnerable for both parties. And it just, it's, I love human stories. So
Yeah.
it's really wonderful. Like, it's not dramatic. It's
No,
not
it's-
heightened. It's just a real story. And it talks about choice. And I love anything that presents something that is very human, very personal in a way in which we all have options. And
Yeah.
this particular individual in the show, their option is to opt out, is what I call that. And so it's beautifully written by Marsha Norman. And I am
All right now.
yeah,
I love
And,
it
and
when-
you inside of it, so that's
yes,
awesome.
yes.
And then so do you feel like, and this is just not even to put you on blast because you probably gonna say the right answer anyway, but how you feel, you ready for the designer run?
This is kind of early,
Okay.
but the actors came in like 90% off book.
Oh. Look.
Relax. Praise
Yes.
be.
That's awesome.
So
That is awesome.
that is, it's incredible. And so it's just been like hammering stuff in. But I think also the challenge when actors are that far off book is you also have to peel away
Yeah, all the things that
how they learn the
learn.
lines.
Yeah.
And that can be a challenge sometimes. And
Mhm.
it's a wonderful challenge. And sometimes it's like, I don't know why you did
Keep
that.
doing it that way,
But so, and so
please.
it's helping them find a new choice
Yes.
for that. And I always see things slightly different
Mhm.
than the actions go. And I know it when I say, well, I want you to do this. And they go, yes, I'm looking at the overall picture.
Yeah,
This is tied into something else.
yeah.
You don't get it. But if you
But-
put the emphasis on that word, it will
It'll
explain
take something
later
later. It makes
down the
a
line.
difference.
And it's just so,
you got to see the whole
yeah.
vision. It's not just about
Yes.
you. We've
Yeah.
had that conversation
Yeah.
several
And the
times
actors,
before.
the actors are very open. They're
Mhm.
receiving.
Mhm.
They're not shut down by any
Mhm.
means. And so it's just now getting the set pieces because
Yeah.
it's very prop heavy.
Okay.
So I'm it's yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it,
Yes.
ShawnJ. When does it open?
It opens May 29th
All
or
right.
28th.
We're gonna talk about it more.
Yeah, later.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
I can't wait. I can't wait. That's gonna be exciting.
Yes.
So yeah, let's get started. What else going on, friends?
So Ray of Light, did we talk about that the last time?
No, we didn't. So Ray of Light. Well, I want to shout out Ray of Light Theater. What is we've worked there several
Mhm,
times,
mhm,
and so
mhm.
is ShawnJ too.
Yeah. We've all
Um,
worked there.
They opened a new spot.
Where?
So yes, it used to be 42nd Street Moon.
Oh, it's right there on Van Ness.
No, the theater.
The theater, not that's
the-
the rehearsal space.
That was the rehearsal space. So where
Oh, is it?
over there by the. It's like at the
Yep.
Safeway.
Yep.
Underneath,
I know. I
closer
worked
to
there before.
Embarcadero.
Yes.
Yes.
I know exactly what
from
you're talking
Theater
about.
Rhinoceros.
it's the old theater rhinoceros space.
Yeah.
Yes,
When
exactly.
I used to work with 42nd
But
Street.
they've revamped it.
Okay.
They put new light board up. They have taken out a few rows in the front, so they bumped out the stage some more.
Nice.
Like they've really been doing some dope, amazing things in there. The lobby is great. They've done the
Yeah.
wallpaper in the bathroom. And if you know anything about Ray of Light, they ain't never had no bathroom,
Okay,
and the
for
intermission
real.
be like 45 minutes long because everybody in line. So there's like bathroom space. I'm just really excited for them. So I wanted to shout them out on this
Nice.
episode. They always do shows that also are very inclusive,
Yeah.
and they always look out for the Black community.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to give them a shout out for like it's hard to do theater right now.
Yeah.
And to open a new space,
I
but
feel
it's
like-
also like a rehearsal. Yeah.
All
Cheers
the
to
toes.
that.
Cheers.
Yeah.
To new space.
To Ray of Light.
Yes.
Cheers to
Right.
them opening a new space, even in the midst of all of that's
Yeah.
going on. I'm gonna sip this. Hold on.
And cheers to all of their
And
incredible
opening a
theater.
show at the same time.
Wow.
Like,
Oh.
Wow.
yeah, it like double dutied it. moved.
Renovated, moved, opening a show.
Yes.
Jeez.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Well, kudos. Way
yeah,
to
it
go.
was,
Yeah.
and it was. We'll talk about it some more later too. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure we shout out them because when theaters are closing, but
Yeah.
that they made a move, and
Right.
a more permanent move because they were renting out the space,
The
and this
Victoria.
is now theirs.
Yeah.
And so they're looking for you to rent it and share space. So if you're looking to produce some stuff and you want to rent,
Mhm.
they're like looking for collaboration. So I wanted to say that too.
Yes.
Sweet.
And wonderful. We just want to say thank you so much for all the wonderful memories at the Victoria Theater.
Woo, child. Remember I almost fell them down them stairs?
Yeah. We had some times on them. I've had some times on
man.
that stage. So cheers. That's another cheers. Cheers to the
Cheers
Victoria
to the
Theater.
Victoria.
And the
Not that
Red
it's
Light.
closing, but
It's
still,
still there.
the Ray of Lights history at
run
the
Victoria
yeah.
Theater.
Ooh, child. Memories.
So now,
Mm-hmm.
what have we about to get down in these
Baby, we've been
theater
getting down,
streets?
okay? We've been getting down.
Out in these theater streets.
Somebody, who went to San Jose?
I did.
Oh,
So we saw the Coast Starlight at the stage San Jose,
Mm-hmm.
and it featured our boy Terrence Smith and a
Yes.
young lady. Oh my gosh, another young
Lord,
lady.
here we go.
Storm.
Yes, that's her name, Storm.
And so
I
they
had
a
the
digital
program. I don't know where.
They had a digital
Got it,
program.
Okay, that's it.
And so yeah, it was I enjoyed it. It was one of those things where it tells the story of a young man who was departing or going AWOL from the military.
Mhm.
He hops on a train from
San Diego.
San Diego to Seattle, and it's the people who get on the train and the
Mhm.
interactions that they could have had. They don't really have the interactions. It's all about like, if I had said, which was kind of interesting because I kind of do that sometimes when I see a guy.
Mhm.
I go, oh, if I'd have said hi, what would have happened?
Mhm.
Right. And it was a lot of that. Like if they had spoken, so what you experience is their thoughts. Like if they had, so they have these all real moments and it's like, if only I'd said that. Right. And it was just like,
That's the end of the show?
no, it's just, it goes through the show. Like if only I'd said that, if only. And so at the end, there was this one moment where him and a young lady were supposed to be like connecting.
Mhm.
They connected eye-wise, but they never said anything to each other until the very end when they both reached Seattle, and then they talked. But they had never talked the entire train ride. And so it's I call it like
really good.
like missed connections, right?
Yeah.
And or missed reactions, like
Interactions,
really
yeah.
of how I took away from, don't miss out on the opportunity to have a human connection because you never know where it may lead.
Yeah.
And so
For
it's
sure.
very like, oh, so kind of changed some of my perspective. Like, I need to put myself out there a little bit more, just because you don't know
You're right.
how someone's life can change due to that interaction,
Mhm.
or how your life can change. And so
Right.
it was very good. I think it was well done. I think the lead actor, in my opinion, needed a little bit more gravitas because he carried the show, right? So I
Right.
needed him to do a little bit more, and it was in just a 3/4 round.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's one of those where it's gotta, but it was well done.
It was.
So
It
Nice.
was.
I'm gonna give it 2 get down.
All right,
Alright.
2 get
Yeah.
down. All right.
So I want to add that there were some moments where when the different passages were picked up at the stations, there were some things that actually happened. Like there's a one character who was loudly talking on her cell phone, doing all these things. And there was another character played by Joel Roster who came in and he was like a drunkard. So there were moments where things did happen.
Mhm.
But like ShawnJ was saying, it was the other passengers' responses. And so I took away from that. It was actually really interesting too, because it gave, some good history about California.
Yeah.
And I, walk them through our big, mighty state and some of the things that have transpired. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really interesting. I enjoyed like the seat choreography. Everyone doing different choreography. They had like trains, seating to mimic a train.
Mhm.
Seating, and they like move them around in different ways. Everybody was moving. The action wasn't really slow at all. So I really did enjoy it a lot. So I'll also give it 2 get downs.
All right now.
2 get downs, because there was a moment when I was really trying to figure out, are they thinking this or is this really happening? And so I had to really lean in.
Which is good.
That's
I
a
had to
good
really
thing.
lean in, and I was like, okay, catch it. What's happening? Okay. Are they doing it?
Okay.
Are they talking to themselves out loud? Or
So it made you have to think.
I had
You
to
had to be
think,
engaged.
and I had to be
Yeah,
engaged,
I
and I had
love
to lean in.
that.
And
I
I
love that.
really I enjoyed it overall. So great job.
Yes, I
Right.
love that.
Yes.
All right. Then y'all went to who went to Altarina?
Altarina Playhouse.
No,
I saw Anything Goes.
Okay.
And it's a big classic musical. Like it's like part of the genre of the great American musical,
canon.
the canon. And it was fun. It was like it's amazing to see such a large scale musical.
Yeah, about to say
in
in
that
the small.
space.
They be doing all kind of stuff in that small
and
space.
I was like, wow, like, and they pulled it off because I was like, and the tappers were tapping.
Yay!
I was watching the fans going, and there was the sound. Oh my gosh! I was like, yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
so it was a fun
good.
show. You know, it's one of those musicals where it's I don't want to say dated, but slightly dated, and so you have to find some humor that's you can't get stuck in that dated type of humor. You've got to kind of put a little twist to it and how you say it. And so, but it's very, even though it was written back then, it has some risque stuff in it. I'm like going, back in the 40s, they didn't play, like, it was like, yeah. So it was fun to watch. And there was a young lady, she's one of the ensemble members, and I can't remember her name right now, but she's like, I was like, I want to know who she is.
Okay. I love when that happens.
Because like every time she walked on stage, she had this
on.
pop and this light. And I was like,
oh, good. Let me get down.
Oh, I would give that 2 get down.
All right, 2 get down. 2, all right. Ooh, and then me and ShawnJ.
I think we all
went to go see it.
But separately.
But separately. We saw it together. You saw, was it opening night? No.
Oh, you did go opening night to
opening
go
night.
see Come From Away at Theater Works.
Silicon Valley and Mountain View.
Mountain View, yeah. It's a long way.
Yeah.
And it featured.
Ooh.
You know who it featured.
Don Troop, Anthony Jackson, Michael Jean Sullivan.
Yes.
Yeah. Whew.
So what is it about?
Okay, so Come From Away is about 9/11, but not what 9/11 you think it's about. It's about a lot of planes. A lot of us don't think about this, but a lot of planes were grounded when 9/11 happened, and a lot of them were. Well, apparently, a few of them were
diverted.
30 something.
Yeah,
diverted to this place, Newfoundland, which is in Canada. And they were there. They were stuck there for 5 days.
Yeah.
So all these planes were in this small town, and the small town was smaller than the amount of people that were flown and had to stay there for a week. So this town basically opened up their homes, opened up their literally their homes, their neighborhoods for people to stay there off these planes. And some of these people didn't even speak English.
Right.
They were from different countries. They just like what this 5 days was like in Newfoundland with all these planes that were landing there. And then they had to board all these planes back up. And how that was after 9/11 had happened. So it's the story of that, like that week while they were there. And so, yeah.
So what did you think about it?
Well, first of all, I love the show. I love the concept of the show. I love the way in which it plays with music. It's almost like an opera, I want to say, to me, because a lot of it is sung. I love the way it's staged because of the seating and the airplanes, and then they get off, and the simplicity. You know me, I always love a simple stage when there's like literally nothing and everything is like body and that. So those things, all of the things that I love about a show were there, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I understood every minute of it. So I had a good time, and I didn't even get in it because I auditioned. So I want to talk about that because we need to be going to see stuff if we don't get it.
Exactly.
And I didn't get it, and I was a little hurt in the first part at first, but then when I realized who got it, I understood why I didn't get it. And then I was all right. But I was so happy to go see it, and then I also understood what I needed to wear, like where I'm at and why I didn't get it, and I was respected every bit of it. So yeah.
So how many get downs?
Oh, I'm gonna give it all 3.
All right.
Yeah, get down, get all the way down. Yeah.
All right.
I had a good time at the theater. Yeah.
Yes.
Miss Thang?
I didn't love it only because, so first of all, I had no clue what it was about. And so when I realized what it was about, I said, oh, that's that same show that they advertised like a few years ago that you kept seeing Come From Away. And I remember I remember the logo. And so I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, this is this is us going back in time during 9/11. And so for me, I remember exactly where I was during that time. And so my daughter was small. She was like a few months old. I was living in DC. I was still in school. And I had no clue about what was happening in Finland because I was so concerned about being in such close proximity to the Pentagon and everything that had transpired there. And so once I got there, I was like, okay, the singing was really wonderful. It was great to see Michael Jean up there and Anthony Jackson's accent. I was like, all right. So I really enjoyed it. I felt like it was more informative. Like I understood, like, oh, this is an opportunity to be able to recap something that happened in our, lifetime for those of us. And so that's where I was with it. And I was like, this is enjoyable. So I'm going to give it 2 get downs.
Get down, get down.
Yeah. 2 get downs.
Yeah, so I didn't know really anything about it except for what I had read about the synopsis. And I remember a couple of months ago, you had said you'd found it, I think, on YouTube or something. And you were like, you literally called me up, the chat called me up and said, ShawnJ, you've got to watch the show. I go, what are you talking about? It's come from away. And I found a link to it on YouTube. I go, oh, okay. She was excited about it. I was like, well, you've got it. I was like, okay. I doubt I'm going to watch it, but I will keep an eye out for it. And then it showed up here at TheaterWorks. And I will say that I did enjoy it. And what I enjoyed about it was the way it was written. And the way in which they were able to tell the experience of 7,000 people, because each person played multiple characters.
Yes, that's true.
And so you had the experience of what it was for these people to be basically stranded in a place that they didn't know and not know what's going on. And like, why are we here? And then finding out later why they were there, and that feeling of devastation of like, wow, 2 planes flew into these towers. One flew into I think it was the Pentagon or something. And so, and sitting there, I remember I was in my living room watching, I had the TV on as I was getting ready for work. And I thought I was watching a preview of a movie because it showed the plane going in. And I thought I was watching a movie. And it wasn't, as I'm watching, I went, this doesn't look like, and then the other plane flew into it. And I was like, oh my God. Like it was surreal. And then like, I got to get to work. But I was torn, and I get to work, and it was just not, I knew that much. These people didn't know anything at all. And to be in a foreign space.
They were stuck on the airplanes for like 30, 40 hours.
Yeah, sitting on the tarmac, right? Like, because they couldn't let them out because they didn't know
worried.
who was potentially on the same side as those who did the damage. And what I loved about it was that it was inclusive.
Yeah.
It had a multi-racial, ethnic cast, and it told stories from every lens of those people's experiences. And we don't quite see that often enough. And what I felt like I was seeing a people's experience of something that I experienced differently.
Right.
And the way it was crafted, the way it was executed, I was able to like just go on the ride with them on the journey and feel like, oh my God, this is heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
But it was the humanness of it in which how people came together. And I was like, it wasn't like a happy story, but it was just a hopeful story.
Yeah.
A story of hope and human kindness that we don't always see in the world. And it was like how I wish we could have more of that.
Yeah.
It gave me hope.
Yeah.
And it gave me this feeling of like, that's what theater is supposed to do.
Yes.
It took me on a journey, and it told me that we have a responsibility to also make sure that we tell stories that not only inform and enlighten, but also entertain, but educate. And I was just, I'm giving it, get down.
Let's go. Can I also say it took us through a moment in time without re-traumatizing us.
Yes.
That's true. No,
Yes.
Like
that's
it
true.
told that time in a new way and made me go there without me being re-traumatized by the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's a really
So
good
I
point.
learned about that moment in a new way.
In a
So
new
like
way,
when
yeah.
I think about 9/11, I don't just think about the Twin Towers. I also think about Newfoundland and like what those people like that's now tied into my memory of 9/11.
Yeah.
Like that also happened. This also happened. Time also stopped for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like it just it tied it up a little bit
Yeah.
nicer for me, where I'm at in my journey of like
Yeah.
healing from 9/11 or whatever the case may be. But I just feel like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't re-triggered.
It wasn't
by
a trauma
that.
play.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a new experience, a different lens, seeing
Mhm.
something through a different lens.
And I will say that being that I was there opening night, I had an opportunity to hear from, oh my God,
The director?
no, what's his name? Like
We
who
don't know.
discovered the company, who created it, who
created-
created TheaterWorks.
Oh,
I
don't-
can't think of it.
Okay, but go ahead.
So basically, at the end, there was a toast, and he spoke how like he saw the show come from away on Broadway, and he was advocating for it like for a decade or so to get it done because he felt so impassioned about it. And that really touched me too. Like just to hear how someone can fall in love with a piece of work and some art that they want to bring to everywhere else, like to bring home. So that was really beautiful. And to see the connection with the cast and to, hear a little about their process.
Yeah. It touched him. So he wanted to share it. Make
Make sure it was shared. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. And I went to see Mean Girls at Ray of Light because I went to go and support. I actually went on their final dress rehearsal.
Okay.
Because, sis don't got no time.
Yeah.
But I wanted to support Ray of Light in the new space and like William, who's in it. So I had a good time. It's not my musical, of course. Like it's not my jam. The music's not my jam. But I have fun. There's funny moments. I feel like I have been working with a lot of high schools at that point. Like when I went to go see it, so I was like, oh, this definitely fits that. Like these Mean Girls and all this kind of stuff. So it's cute. They got some singers in there, which is like fun with like some powerhouses, and there's some really funny moments. But it's not my jam. It's not my jam. I saw it on Broadway too. I went with some friends. And saw
really?
It. Yeah,
Okay.
I saw some girls. I did the Wanderettes with it a few years back.
Sure.
So we went to New York and we saw Mean Girls, which was their jam, and I was, I'm there for the ride. But it was cool. It was cool. It's cool.
It's cool. So how cool is the
So
Get Downs?
I give it two. I give it 2 Get Downs because it's fun. It's energetic.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a dance. I also think it's like a show you can take kids to.
Okay.
Like junior high school. That songs they're gonna pull out their in their books and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm gonna give it 2 Get Downs for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Great.
cool. And then Matilda.
I saw Matilda too. Okay, I love going to the Presidio. Presidio is such a beautiful theater.
It is.
And so I
very
went to
beautiful.
go see SF Arts Ed's Matilda because Miss Faye teaches over there for all the kids. Let me tell you, that is a beautiful program for young actors.
Okay.
Like those are trained. They are trained. They are very aware of how to stage presence, the choreography was badass. First of all, Matilda, I'm always looking for the swing moment. Do you guys know Matilda?
Yeah.
The show?
Yeah.
I saw the movie.
I saw
Okay,
the movie too, but
okay,
I kinda-
but y'all don't know the play.
no.
So in the play, there's this big moment that happens on Broadway, and these swings come out, and these kids are like on swings on stage, and it's like
fun.
beautiful, right? In Broadway. And so I always am curious when, a regular theater, you don't got no money, or, is how they're going to do this.
Right.
And the way in which they did it, it was like 2 kids holding one kid, and like one kid was standing on a block and pushing them, and they would carry him forward and back. It was the cutest,
Aw.
most adorable thing, but it was on time. So it was like 4 of them, and they rotated. Like it was beautiful. And then I believe they like jumped out, and they like it was good. It was good. It was good directing. It was good casting. It was good to be in the room full of like parents and youth seeing theater. I loved it. So I'm gonna give them for youth theater.
Yeah.
SFRs will always get 3 Get Downs from me because those
Alright.
kids are like I don't want to say trained like animals. I mean like, but do know what the art of
doing the art
theater,
and craft.
they're really like learning.
Studying
Mr.
the
Danny
craft.
Duncan, who has brought up Rodney and oh my gosh, what's his name right now? Adam is gonna kill me. Brought up Rodney and Adam as kids. They were in those programs,
Okay.
and now like we always do programs with them. But those kids are amazing. So
Mhm.
yeah, I give big shouts out to SFR said for Matilda. That was really good.
All right.
Nice.
Now the play that goes wrong
Mm-hmm.
At Hillborn
at
Theater.
Hillborn Theater. You and I saw that.
Yes. You saw it
I saw it last night.
last night. I saw it last week. That is a beast of a show because it's literally it's like a theater troupe putting on a show.
Yeah.
And everything that could go wrong does go wrong. Set pieces fall down. People get hit in the head with the door. Set pieces fall off the wall.
They slide.
They slide. It is. As far as it's a lot. I'm not going. I am not cut out for that. Like I'm not built for that. Like I can do some physical comedy, but this is physical comedy from beginning to end. OMG, and it has Fred Pitts in the cast, and I was like, afterwards I saw him and said, "Baby, I don't know how you did that, but kudos to you."
It's hard.
It's hard, and the script is cray, but it's like, and you commit to it. It's like actors being bad actors in a bad script, and it was like, okay. It's a ride. It's a ride. It was a ride.
Was it funny?
It was funny. But
okay.
But you're also sitting there going, because part of you is also as a crafts person, you're going, so it takes you a while to like go, I'm watching actors play in a bad show, right? And so you have to readjust for a moment. I had to readjust to tell myself, I'm watching a farce.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, and after I did that, I was like, okay, yes, it's funny. But it's cray.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's cray. And I give it 2 get downs.
Okay. All right. So yes, it's a hot mess of a time. It reminded me of Commedia dell'arte. There was a point where they tried to pick Fred up with a stretcher, the old-timey stretchers. They had the poles and they had the cloth. Yeah. And then it didn't work. But then they did it again with the other actor. When I tell you the actor, his body was stretched out, they picked him up. And then they couldn't go through the door, so they flipped him over.
Oh Lord!
And they were carrying him.
Yeah, so he put his leg over each side and his arm over,
and held on while
because it had no bottom.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Wow! I missed that. I think I'd have been cracking up, laughing hella loud.
Yeah, it
was funny. And then they kept looking for Winston, the dog. We kept hearing him. The sound was too good because everywhere you look, you say, "Where the fuck this dog at?" Get the dog. Get the dog. I just had to let go because I was nervous for them. When I saw that stage collapse, because they had an upper level, it said, woo. I said, oh.
Yeah, it collapses.
I said, oh my God.
Because someone takes the leg, so it's sitting like this, and someone takes the leg out.
Yes.
And it whoosh.
Yes.
And then it whoosh.
Oh, yes. God.
And then it whooshes. Yeah.
It just kept going.
That sounds like fun.
And there's furniture on top of it.
Oh, yes. God.
And it's slowly coming down, and someone has to hold it while they're trying to get to the door that's up there in the elevator. I was like, y'all.
And they never made a mistake. Meaning, like, they were able to, they didn't drop anything that they didn't mean to drop.
Right.
Right. So, like, those big set pieces that it was a plant, it was like a table. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I missed that one.
And I just said, you know what? It feels really good to be able to just go experience some nonsense.
Yeah.
Because it was chaotic and it was funny and it was weird and it was strange. And I was like, look at them up there. They had like,
having fun.
Yeah, they were having fun. And then there parts of the script describe what it's like for us as actors, theater people. We know what it was like. There was moments when they dropped the curtain and you see the stage hands and like even the stage manager trying to put something together. So just, it was a nod to
a little behind the scenes moment.
It was a nod to performance. So I'll give it 2. Get down.
Yeah.
All right.
And to that point, it's like not all theater needs to be as deep.
Yes.
And sometimes you just need to laugh.
You do.
Right. And that was a good laugh.
And that was a really good laugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So
all right. The next time I come around, I'm going to have to see it.
Way to go. Hill Barn Theater. The play that goes
How many get downs you gave it?
I gave it 2.
All right.
So
I gave it 2.
So I'm curious.
Okay. Well, Lord, what you want to know now?
Well, no, like what... I don't know if we've shared this with our audience. Like, what drew you to being a theater maker? What is the calling that has made you go, this is what I want to do, and this is why? What was that for you?
Well, when I was a little girl.
Oh God.
Okay, let me get to the skinny of it. I always knew I wanted to be so many different things when I was little. I was like, I wanted to be a ballerina because I took ballet dance. I thought I was going to be a cellist because I actually like studied the cello and played for like 3 years. I thought I was going to be an engineer till I learned how about the math. And I was like, oh, can't do that. But then I noticed that there was something that I innately kind of had. I grew up in this crazy family where my dad cracked jokes day and night. When I tell you wit, we all got the wit bug in my family, me and my sisters. And so when I figured it out, I said, this is something that I want to do. This is something I have to do. So I can't not do it because I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even, I can't explain, it's not even love. It supersedes love. It's a spiritual calling to me.
Mm-hmm.
My spirit needs it.
Mm-hmm.
I love the theater. I cannot tell you what it feels like to be on stage, even when you fudge up and you go up, because I've gone up on stage too, and you having an out-of-body experience, but something sucks you right down and them lines coming out. You know, everything that you have to go through, I love every single moment. I am enamored with all of it. I will not refuse to do anything else in my life. Yes, you may see me doing, and I can't keep a job. I ain't held a regular job longer than 3 years consecutive. I'm not kidding. I've had multiple jobs because I cannot not be in the theater. I love it. It's who I am. It's a part of me. Mm-hmm. So that's the short of it. I try to condense it. It's my jam. They be calling my name. Theater.
Okay. You better make a song up, friend. For me, I always loved performing. I performed as a little girl. I was always dancing. I was raised in a church. I was always singing. And then I saw an audition, like notice at junior high that they were doing The Wiz. So I was like, ooh, I want to be in The Wiz. And then I had my first experience with theater, and I was like, oh, I love this, right? Like, and it was great through high school, and I, performed, and I loved it, but dance was always my first love.
Right.
And then, life be life in, and we have our kids. Yeah. Well, I have my kid, and I wasn't even tripping off no theater. Like it was something I did in high school. It was it wasn't gonna make me no money to pay my bills or whatever the case may be. And then when I got back into it, a friend asked me to perform or told me that I should. And I was like, that was something from a long time ago. I used to do that. And he was like, no, you should.
Yeah.
Like, you should come back and do this. You were really good at it when you were younger. And I think you should. And I'm like, all right. So I did it, and I freaking loved it. I was sick as a dog because I was like so out of shape. I remember throwing up in the bathroom at like auditions. Like, oh hell no, because I hadn't done it in 10 years, and it was Chicago.
Oh
shit.
Mercy.
Okay, and
I
was
had it coming.
Yeah, auditioning for the Mary Murderesses. It was like spin, hit, turn, kick, da 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 da. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this, friend. And he was like, yes you are, yes you are, yes you are. And I did it. And it worked out. And then he was like, okay, now you're going to go back and audition. You're going to keep doing this. And I was like, okay. And I did. And my friend passed. He had aneurysm in his sleep. And I feel like there was a reason he told me to do it. Yep. There's a reason he found me 10 years later. And ever since then, I haven't stopped. And I promised that I would never stop. And now it's not even about keeping a promise anymore. It's like who I am. Yeah. It's what I'm made of. It's the only thing that wakes me up in the morning. Is also the same thing that keeps me up all fucking night long. But it's it's the way I feel my truest self. But it's also my way of being an advocate. It's also my way of resisting against what we have in power. Right. It's my way. It's my gift. Yep. And now that I know that it's a gift of mine, I know that I was given this. We're all put here for a reason.
Yes.
And I think that I found my reason and my purpose. And I feel like if I just operate in it, and I just believe in what it is going to be, it's going to provide for me. Yeah. And it has. And so I'm just going to keep pushing down this thing until it give out. And it ain't gave out. And I'm not getting tired yet. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sleepy. I need to lay down.
A different kind of tired.
But
Yeah.
I'm not tired of it. I
Yeah.
want to do it all the time. I
Yeah.
can't wait till the next call happens.
Yeah.
ShawnJ, I call you all the time when I get a call. ShawnJ, I got another thing. Let me tell you. I can't wait to work on the next thing. I can't. And then I'm also not a person who's like can sit still. I love to like learn something new and work on
Yeah.
a new thing. So it's always a constant newness that I'm learning, and I love to learn. So I'm just right in my pocket, I feel like. And she's approaching 45. I mean, she's sitting at 44, but I feel like good in where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't gonna
Nice.
never stop.
Yeah.
It's where I'm at.
Can't stop.
And you honor that friend and yourself
Yeah.
by doing that. Because to your point, he came back into your life to give you your shove that you needed, that you didn't even know you needed.
Yeah.
And here you are living your dream. And not
Yeah.
everyone gets to live their dream.
No.
That's
And that is truly a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
oh my
So
God.
kudos, Miss Thang.
Thank you. What about you?
Come on, Sir Diva.
For me, well, so I am the elder of the group.
Oh,
and
here we
so
go. I told you I was gonna finish my wine before the
I knew I wanted to do something. I think I was maybe 6 or 7 years old
Oh wow.
because I would play in the yard, in the backyard, and I would direct my friends, like, no, you're falling wrong. Like, you got to fall like
so you
this.
been bossy.
I was born bossy. Yeah. I came out, my mom, and said, I was coming, clean this mess up. So
I'm tired.
I knew there was something different about me because I saw things in vivid colors, and I saw things, how people interacted with each other. So I didn't know what that was.
Right.
I just knew there was something that I even wrote my own television show.
You better come on.
I was a kid at the time. It was Charlie's Teenage Detectives. It was Charlie's Angels, but it was kids. And so I knew there was something I wanted to, and then I danced.
Mm.
So growing up, we had variety specials. Like actors would do their variety show. So I grew up on those. So I started singing and dancing in the living room. And so I was like, oh, this is who I am. This is what I do. Like, I danced and I was singing, and the acting wasn't, I didn't know what that was, but I knew I wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think for me, high school was really the pivotal point because I knew I wanted to act. I don't know where it came from, but I knew I wanted to do it. And it was my drama class, sophomore year, Sherry Shoemaker, the teacher. And being in that class, like, I got an A+ in that class.
I bet
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
Because it was like home. I had found home.
Mm.
And I knew what all that stuff in my head was and my body, it all made sense.
Right.
Mm.
And so, and then as I got older, I was like, oh, this is what I was born to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel I do it because of the human connection,
yes.
the storytelling, and the revealing of truths. Because like growing up as a kid, sometimes there's all these secrets that people were keeping.
Yeah.
And then when they came out, people were hurt and damaged. It was like theater was a way of telling truth
Mhm.
and being safe.
Yeah.
And so it was just that, and being able to be a different character.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you growing up, you being called a little sissy, being, all these things, being able to be someone else you were able to like transform.
Yeah.
And so you weren't that, but then people saw it and went, oh, yeah,
Right.
he cool.
Yeah.
So yes, I know I am.
I know.
But it was just this, that's why I feel I was born to do that and I was called to direct.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel the storytelling, the messaging, to your point, theater and our art is supposed to challenge things
Mm-hmm.
so that when we are faced with a regime that we're currently experiencing,
Mm-hmm.
our role is not to be passive.
No.
Our role is to challenge that and to make things uncomfortable.
Yes.
And so I I love making folks uncomfortable. And it's one of those things, especially with theater, because that's where growth happens.
Yes.
It is.
And so I believe that is why I love it. And to your point, I would never not be with it. Right. It is exhausting.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay well.
Mm-mm.
And the thing is, people don't go into theater for the money.
No, that's not what you go.
That's not what and
You
if that's
love
what
it.
your attempt is, or the ego, like it's really not any of that. And so it's just, I am blessed. Like I moved here to do what I'm doing and I'm doing it.
Yay.
And it is, yeah, that's,
Oh, come on, drink to that.
I you just try to finish the glass.
Yeah.
I love this shit. I always say that.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, that's beautiful.
So,
What you about to say? So
well, so Let me see.
Mm-mm.
We can bring that up the next time.
Okay.
All right. So let's get this work.
Yes,
Okay.
there we go.
There is so much theater that has been announced. A lot of seasons. SF Playhouse, Center Rep, SF-Backco, Lorraine Hansberry Theater, Berkeley Rep, and A.C.T have announced their seasons. So please go to their websites because this is where you're going to be able to audition to be in their shows.
Yep.
So now you get to see what they're going to do for the season. You can go Google it, look up the show, be like, oh, I can play this character or that character. So go to all of these websites. I'm going to say it again. SF Playhouse, Center Rep, SF-Backco, LHT, which is Lorraine Hansberry Theater, Berkeley Rep, and A.C.T have announced their seasons. Go to their websites, sign up for their mailing list so that you can get into their auditions. What is there anything of their announcements that you're like, oh, I can't wait to go there?
Well, I just want to peep this one, and hopefully I'm saying it correctly. Center Rep is doing Dracula, a comedy of terrors. Is that the one that James is in? Our editor is in one of these shows.
Oh, okay. We're gonna check it out.
So yeah, I believe it's one of these. Because I was like, which is why we're like pushing some of our dates around. But yeah, he said, I believe it's Dracula. I'm sorry, James. You can put it actually up what it is. But yeah, he's doing one of some.
We are so proud of you, James. We cannot wait to see and support you.
We're all still doing what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all able to create art still.
So much. All right.
Anything you're looking forward to as you see the announcements happening, friends?
I'm looking forward to every Saturday night from SF-Backco, a Harlem of the West musical, partially because I was a part of one of the iterations and I want to see where it has gone, especially since Michael Gene Sullivan has written the script.
Yeah, he's
so I'm
edited
excited
the script.
to see that. That's
and your girl
exciting.
is assistant directing with AJ, so I'm so excited.
Antonius Marquise.
At the Strand, baby. You can catch
Strand?
Yes.
Right.
You can catch the BART to the Strand and get on home now. You better get down.
You can.
All right.
I'm also looking forward to Rent at SF Playhouse.
Yes.
Okay.
I love that show, and it's gonna be at Christmas time, so I'm really excited about that one. I'm also, you know me, I also love a soulful Christmas at LHT. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that will be a yearly tradition as long as I'm not in a show. I will be going to Soulful Christmas.
Yes.
That's something I can't wait to see. And I'm trying to think. Oh, and I heard that it sounds weird, but Lizard Boy is supposed to be really good.
Okay.
I heard the script is pretty good.
By
Lizard Boy is going to be at SF Playhouse. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So those are, and then African Stew because
Lisa
B. Thompson. Man.
Absolutely.
Now, if you are looking to get into auditions right away, we're going to announce these. A.C.T is auditioning on June 4th through the 7th for a Bad News Bear, a musical. Iraq But Funny, they're having auditions June 15th and through the 17th. And what is it?
Comeuppance.
The Comeuppance.
His auditions will happen August 24th through 29th. So get to ACT's website and sign up for those auditions.
Get that good work.
Get that part. Book it, baby. Book it.
Book it. All right. You know what time it is.
What time is it? I think it's your favorite part of the show.
Center Stage Shade. Baby, you gonna see me how I see me.
And what do you mean, Miss Thing?
Well, I'm just saying sometimes because I understand Phaedra is funny. I get it. She's funny and everybody want to see her be funny.
Funny AF.
All the time. But Phaedra want to be seen as something else. I want you to see me as a serious actor.
Versatile.
I want to see you as a drama actor. I want to be seen as the damsel in distress.
Oh, come on, damsel.
Save me.
Oh, so you want to be versatile.
I do. I want to be a versatile actor. And it's
see.
hard to be seen as a versatile actor when people in the Bay only see me one way.
Yeah, because it's easy.
And yes. Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Call it like it is.
So what I'm saying is, I might say, you might send me an email.
Hey, Phaedra, I would love for you to do this part as Lisa.
Oh. I really wanted to play Tammy.
Oh, really? But Lisa's so much funnier and so much da-da-da.
Understood. So that's what situation should be happening. You know what I'm saying? To me. To a lot of us. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Do you have that happen to you before? That you got to roll for a different part?
No, you just disclose.
Okay.
No, they don't tell me, but I also agree with that as far as like, I am funny. I
Yeah,
think
you
I
are.
am.
Oh,
Yeah.
you funny girl.
I'm funny.
As hell. Mm-hmm.
And so, but I also want to play a murderer.
Right,
wanna
right. I
kill
want to be seen a different
somebody.
way. So is it okay to tell them, hey, I don't, no, I don't want that one, friend.
I think that it's great, particularly if so let's be professional about it, right? Like, you're like, oh, hell no, I don't want that role. No, just be like, you know what? Thank you so much for considering me for this role, but I'm wondering if you would allow for me to come into, what's the name that you just used, Tammy?
Lisa.
Tammy.
Somebody.
I think that if you preface it with saying and acknowledging the fact that they extended a possible role to you and just say, hey, this is really wonderful. Would you possibly consider me coming in for this? I would really like an opportunity to do so. Even if they say no, you're actually planting seeds. Right. So that's what matters. As long as you see yourself as someone who is multi-layered, who holds multitudes, then I think that you are,
Continue.
Sorry, when I see you doing this, I'm like,
But I want you to continue.
when you hold multitudes, then you are planting the seed. You're telling the universe that you are open to receiving more than what you have been typecast as.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was going to say is, we also have to be realistic, right? Because I think some performers see themselves differently than the reality, and you have to be able to.
Sorry.
This ain't you, but like, because I've had some actors go, hey, I would love to read for so-and-so. I let them read for it, but I'm going, you are not right for that part.
That's all I'm saying is
Right.
let me read for it.
And I'm gonna let
give
you read
me
for
the
it.
opportunity
And I will
to show you
what you got.
what I think that I could do.
Right. And I think that's honest, but I think some actors, like, you have to really look at the script, because I had one actor read for a part and I'm like, boo, come on. Now, you can't.
They want you to think outside your imagination.
Yeah,
Come on, boo-boo.
my imagination is big, but it ain't that big.
Come on, boo-boo.
But also, I think it's also when you get the script, you read it, right? And you go,
Yeah.
hey, so thank you for that. But I would also, so is this part already been cast, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other part that you're interested in. They go, well, no. Say, I would love to also be considered for that as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's a perfectly way of saying it, because if you haven't had the script or if you really know the show, then you can say that. But I think some folks, when they don't know the show, they don't have the ability to say, I would love to read for something else, until they get the script and they go, oh, this is the same thing I've always been doing, right?
Yeah.
So it's always key to ask for the script, read it before accepting the part,
Yeah.
and go, I would love to read the script. And once you read the script, you go, oh, this is the same thing I always play.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, I read after reading the script, I see where you're going. I would love to also be able to read for so-and-so. So that way it also expands that director's mind of like, oh, I didn't even think about that for you.
Right.
Right. And it pushes that lens that they're looking through, which is really good. So yes. And
I also want to say, if you really think that you would like to expand your repertoire or your level of expertise, put yourself in situations where you can learn additional education or you can gain additional education. Put yourself out there. Try different things that you wouldn't normally do.
Can I tell a quick story what happened to me? So I got offered to work in a workshop. And workshops, you just work inside. It's just internal. And I was so excited because I was finally going to be like the lead and like not the damsel in distress. I mean, not the like funny fat friend on the side. And so I like read the script and I was like, oh yes, baby, I'm about to show up and show out. Why the day before the reading, they switched the script and gave me the funny fat friend. No!
Oh.
That
Did you still
sucks.
do it?
It was a
Yes,
workshop.
It was a check.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, my little bubble was pew, pew, pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew.
And that's disappointing, because you read it and you were excited.
Yeah.
I was.
And you had all these possibilities of what you were going to do with it.
Yeah.
And then only come to find out it's like,
We actually want you to play. But I will say to that situation, the writer had like literally last minute adjusted the
Right.
script and like some of the story completely changed.
Okay.
But still I was like,
Yeah.
Oh. So that happens. Shit happens.
yes, it does.
Well, we just want to be seen for who
We want to be
really
seen for
are.
it.
All of our multitudes. We hold
Right.
multitudes.
Yes. All right.
So summer is coming up. And we want to tell you about some summer of theater.
Yes.
Yes, so we staying on a little extra this time because we want to make sure that your kids have summer theater programs that they can be involved in. We do this every season.
Yeah.
So it's time for the summer program. So starting with A.C.T. A.C.T. has summer sessions starting June 8th through August 7th. You can go to A.C.T-SF.org for Young Conservatory to sign your students up. There are what are they called?
Scholarships?
Yeah, there are scholarships that are involved. Miss Faye will be teaching a session there.
All right.
Yeah, so make sure you get your kids down to A.C.T. And these sessions are full day sessions, like 8 a.m. to 4:30. And these kids are fully engaged in theater all day long.
Which
so
I
yeah,
love.
something different for your kids to go to in the summertime.
Yes. So Berkeley Rep is having their summer program as well, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4. Looks like July 6th through the 31st. The first session is sold out, but
Yeah.
the July 6th slots are becoming limited. So you still have time. It has a fee.
It's a fee.
It's
They
a
all
fee.
have a fee.
But you can
Scholarships are available. Miss Faye will also be teaching at Berkeley Rep summer program. So if you want to see Miss Faye, go to I'm teaching A.C.T. the first session. Second session, I'll be at Berkeley Rep. So sign your kids up. Miss
Sign
Faye is
up.
everywhere this summer.
Yes.
You won't be able to get enough of her.
Right.
The African American Shakespeare Company and the African American Art and Cultural Complex, Shake the Stage presents Schoolhouse Rock
Woohoo!
Jr.
Yes.
live, directed by James Mercer II.
Hey, James.
For ages 9 to 14, learning foundational theater and
Mhm.
production skills, ending with 2 performances
All
for
right.
friends, family, and community. The dates are June 15th through the 26th and July 6th through August 1st. Again, scholarships are available. For more info, african-american-american.org/youth-program/.
Mm-hmm.
SF Arts Ed also has summer programming. They run 3 sessions. Each sessions are 2 weeks each.
Mm-hmm.
And those start, I believe, in the middle of June and run through the middle of July. And so sign your kids up at sfartsed.org for their summer program as well. And I know they run a younger program that's called Exploratory. That's for 7 to 9-year-olds, and then they have Broadway Bound, which is for 9 to 15-year-olds, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, listen, there's all kind of activities
Yes.
for your youth to get involved in this summer. Don't let your kids just be in the house eating noodles.
Please
okay?
don't.
Don't put them in the house with noodles and macaroni
Talking about
and cheese
6,
and
7.
popcorn.
No, nobody don't want
Don't
that.
do that. No, I don't want to hear no more 6 or no 7s. Tell them they need to count 5, 6,
Talking
and
about you the
7,
birthday.
8. Here we go.
You better be the birthday at that theater.
All right.
All right, so we also have A.C.T. summer sessions for adults.
Oh,
Anyone,
come on. Get your
adults.
grown
Let's
stuff in
get
class.
into it. So, tapping into the power of emotional truth, taught by Margot Hall for 1 day only.
Wow.
Sunday, June 14th. The fee is $100 to $150. It's a sliding scale. And then we have Acting 2 mid-level class with a dual emphasis on pursuing actions and intentions alongside active listening and responding to scene partners, taught by Anna Marie Sharp.
Nice.
8 classes begin June 8th through July 1st. Scholarships are available. More info, ACT-SF.org/training/studio.
ACT.
ACT.
All right.
So
And
that is the summer.
Get into the theater.
Because I said I'm going to get me in the class
Yeah,
now.
get in
I
a
need
class
to.
now. All right. So
For sure.
now we want you to also get your butt.
In a theater seat.
These are shows that you should be seeing.
Yes. The House of Bernarda Alba at Oakland Theater Project, May 22nd, May 24th, and June 7th. Following the death of her second husband, Bernarda Alba imposes an 8-year mourning period on her household and all 5 of her daughters. Under the matriarch's iron grip, freedom is a hunger, a pulse beneath floorboards, a body straining against lace and grief. Che Yu's new adaptation of Federico Garcia Lorca's tragedy merges dance and drama to make visible what repression tries to crush: desire, rebellion, and the human right to self-determination. In a house sealed against the world, freedom claws at the walls until something breaks. Featuring Jacinta, who knows how to say her last name? Nobody, I guess.
Wait,
Jacinta, we
I'm
love
sorry.
you. Jacinta Kambaloo, Jacinta Kambaloo. The dates are on stage May 22nd through June 7th, 2026. Opening night happens May 24th. Runtime 90 minutes, no intermission. Tickets at oaklandtheaterproject.org.
All right, Shakespeare Over My Shoulder with African American Shakespeare Company. World premiere with the African American Shakes sets in a plague-stricken London in 1593. Shakespeare Over My Shoulder is a fast-paced comedy that reimagines the legendary debate over who truly wrote Shakespeare's plays.
Mm-hmm.
As Shakespeare, Marlowe, Bacon, and the Earl of Oxford clash over ambition, authorship, and fame, this sparkling new comedy for playwright actor Ted Lang, Isaac, the bartender of the Love Boat. You know him from the Love Boat. He blends Elizabethan and intrigues with sharp modern humor to explore how history, legacy, and artistic genius are shaped and sometimes rewritten. This is going to be featuring Gary Moore, Michael Anthony Brown, Ronnie Rice, and Nick Moore. I was about to say Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. That's not right. But
No sense.
Written and directed by Mr. Ted Lang. This is Lange. I can't read. Performing now until June 7th. And it's located at 533 Sutter Street in SF. Tickets. Come on, Phaedra, get it out.
It's not alcohol.
At the tickets at AfricanAmericanShakespeare.org.
Next up is Night Mother at Altarina Playhouse. Disclaimer, this play features subject matter that mentions suicide and suicidal ideation, which may be triggering for some. As I say, manage your triggers. Widowed mother Thelma Cates lives with her daughter Jessie, a divorced mother raising a troubled son who's struggling with unemployment and epilepsy. When Jessie confesses that she's ready to end her life, her mother desperately urges her to reconsider. As the night unfolds, painful truths and long-buried emotions rise to the surface, deepening the bond between them. Through heartbreak, honesty, and compassion, mother and daughter find a powerful sense of closure, understanding, and love. This play is directed by
ShawnJ West.
That's me. And it features Billy J. Simmons and Kelly Reinhardt. It performs May 29th through June 28th, and the running time is 90 minutes with no intermission. Tickets can be found at altarina.org.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's so much theater for you to see.
Yes,
Theater
so much.
see.
And I also want to briefly say that we are taking a mini hiatus.
It's just a little
This is
summer
the
break.
summer break.
That's what.
You gotta make that like what's like a bad.
Okay.
Hiatus.
Edit that out, James.
She acted. Hiatus.
James ain't editing nothing out. You can quit saying that.
I'm gonna say it until he does it.
He ain't
He's
doing
never
it.
gonna do it.
Fine. What I meant to say is, even though we are not going to be recording any episodes over the summer, we will be in these theater streets.
Yes.
And we will be posting on our IG.
Period.
So stay tuned. You can still hit us up if you want to know what's happening in your theatrical neighborhood.
And tell us if you have things going on. Again, send us these shows so that we can promote them.
Yes.
Because we don't always get that information readily.
Right.
So ways to support the Black theater community. One way is the African American Shakespeare Company with donations to help them to continue their mission of envisioning the classics with color. To give,
Come on.
visit african-americanshakes.org.
Donate to the Lorraine Hansberry Theater by donating to LS.
See, this is why
James, I need your help. Please.
I can't only
Okay, run in the back.
Okay.
Donate to the Lorraine Hansberry Theater by visiting lhtsf.org.
And you can also donate to the Lower Bottom Players at lowerbottomplayers with the Z.com.
And while I was at the show for the play that goes wrong, the Theater Bay Area was there. And so another additional ways to help the community is consider donating to the Mary Mason Memorial Lemonade Fund.
Who is Mary?
It is she was someone important, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna get you for that.
Just do it again.
No
Just
more,
start from the top.
no more wine. So consider donating to the Mary Mason Memorial Lemonade Fund, a confidential resource for theater practitioners
with critical illnesses,
conditions, or injuries who are in need of supplemental financial assistance. Since 2000, Theater Bay Area has distributed over $100,000 to theater workers in need through the Lemonade Fund. Much of it is made possible through generous donations by fellow artists.
Yes.
So giving to the Lemonade Fund, join the hundreds, and donate to the Lemonade Fund. And you can do that by reaching out to Megan at the Megan, MEGHAN, at theaterbayarea.org to learn more.
Yes. All right, we made it.
Yes, we are out here doing the darn thing. See, I said darn, not damn.
Yes, you did.
But doing the damn thing.
Yes.
So yes, that's the episode. And this is why I should not be bringing wine out during these episodes.
I'm about to go back and figure out who Mary is and why she got lemonade.
All right, so we really appreciate every single one of you for tuning into our show. We couldn't do this without you. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Creatively Shaded is produced, created by Elizabeth Jones, ShawnJ West, and Phaedra Tillery Boughton.
And so, yes, we look forward to seeing you out in these theater streets.
Yes, and please follow us on at Instagram, promote us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave a review on Apple Podcasts, email us your questions.
Your shade and tea.
We like to sip it.
Yes, sip it so hot. So, as always, thank you for your support and thank you for listening and watching us, for those who are watching us on YouTube.
Yes.
And as always, stay fierce, focused, and fabulous. And above all, stay black. Toodles.
Help me. Send help.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of Creatively Shaded. We'd love to hear from you. Email us at creativelyshaded@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Creatively Shaded, at Phaedra T. Boughton, at ShawnJ, at Eliza Sanaj. You can also watch this episode and others on YouTube at Creatively Shaded. Creatively Shaded is edited by James Aaron O. and produced by Elizabeth Jones, Phaedra Tillery Boughton, and ShawnJ West. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share.